set with a swing, and it's out. Fly ball to center. Extremely high, fairly deep. Rodriguez will make the catch. Guerrero will tag and come in to score. The other runners hold, and the sac fly makes it 7-1.
Chapman gets a good swing, just barely misses it. Deep fly ball to center field. Easily scoring.
So 3 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. The Blue Jays looking much more like the team that they were for good parts of the season. One of the best offensive teams in baseball during the regular season. Leading 7-1, bottom 5. And with runners at first and second, 2 down, here's Danny Jansen, 1 for 2. Seawald was set. And a fastball misses outside. They appealed, and he did go around. Another, I'll tell you, Brian Knight is getting a workout on check swing calls down at first base.
Is that 3rd or 4th? He's rung them all up.
Yep. This has been a long rest for Kevin Gausman, but he'll take the 3 runs. You don't want to Jansen. He's hit up the first baseline, and it's fair. Didn't hit it hard, but it goes down the line. Kirk will come in to score. Hernandez held it third. It's an opposite field double for Jansen, and it is 8-1.
The shift was on slightly. France was way off the bag in the 43 hole. This slider is perfectly located, and it's just cued down the first base line, and there's nobody to get it.
Here comes Scott Service to the mound. He is going to make another pitching change. Boy, a disastrous outing for Seawald. Service wants to get him out of there so he's going to be available tomorrow. As we have another call to the bullpen brought to you by Geico. Whether you rent or own, Geico makes it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Go to geico.com today. The Blue Jays pouring it on here in the 5th inning, now leading 8-1. This is the American League Wild Card Series on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
O'Reilly Auto Parts specializes in keeping your car on the road. Not sure how much life is left in your battery? Our professional parts people will test it for free. If it does need to be replaced, we'll help you find just the right one to fit your car. Our Superstar batteries are built to handle even the toughest conditions. Visit O'Reilly Auto Parts today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Anyone fans know to cheer on their team? There are behind-the-scenes MVPs, ensuring everything is game day ready. We see you, Joe, fixing seats so every fan can enjoy every game. And Allie, who keeps her stadium running smoothly from the moment the first game starts to the last play of the season. At Grainger, you're our MVPs, and we're always here for you, with supplies and solutions for every industry and 24/7 customer support. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
From our Baseball Tonight studio, I'm Doug Brown. Before we move on, let's pause 10 seconds here for a station identification. You're listening to the American League Wildcard Series on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
Football fans, this is Tom Brady. Join me and Jim Gray every Monday night at 6 Eastern for Let's Go on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82. And listen whenever you want with the SXM app.
Major League Baseball on ESPN Radio is brought to you by BetterHelp. Looking for convenient and affordable online therapy? Visit BetterHelp.com today. Now time for our trivia answer. Brought to you by Dr. Pepper. It ain't college football season without the delicious taste of an ice-cold Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve. Today's question, Robbie Ray, the 4th Cy Young winner to pitch against the team for whom he won the award with a chance to eliminate them from the playoffs. Who was the last pitcher to do that before Ray? CC Sabathia for the Yankees in 2017 when he faced the Guardians in Game 5 of the ALDS. Roger Clemens and Greg Maddux were the other two. Back to Toronto, back to Dan Shulman and Greg Olson.
Some good names on that list, Doug. Thank you very much. It is 8-1 Blue Jays here in the bottom of the 5th. And the 4th pitcher of the ball game for the Mariners is right-hander Diego Castillo, a guy the Blue Jays are very familiar with a number of years in the division with Tampa Bay. Hard-throwing right-hander, which I think I've said a lot whenever Seattle makes a pitching change with Brash, Munoz, and now Castillo. On the season, a 3.64 ERA and 59 appearances, had 7 saves. Whit Merrifield is the batter with the runners at second and third. 2 down, and he gets hit in the helmet by the first pitch. Now, it was a slider at 89, but Merrifield is not happy. Looking out to the mound. The Blue Jay trainer is coming out. Merrifield appears to be okay. John Schneider is out talking with the home plate umpire, Todd Titchener. Obviously worried that there was intent, didn't want to let Merrifield get out there, given the score in the game. Schneider is not happy at all. As the trainer is checking with Merrifield, anytime a guy gets hit in the head, you got to go through, the questions and to make sure there are no signs or symptoms at all of a concussion. And again, the only good news of the situation, Greg, is that it was a slider and not a fastball.
Yeah, but the slider was at 89.
Yeah.
I don't think Merrifield knew that. He's angry. Springer get hit last night late. Hernandez gets hit already this inning. Obviously not on purpose. I'm not hitting the guy with a slider.
Merrifield now jogging down to first after he assured the trainer and John Schneider that he was okay. First pitch slider, the first pitch thrown by Castillo. And Merrifield, who's kind of a low-key guy, he didn't say anything to Castillo, but he kind of gave him the death stare out towards the mound, and the bases are loaded again.
Well, Schneider ran out real quick to make sure that Merrifield did not take any steps to go out to that mound.
So the bases are loaded yet again, and here's Santiago Espinal for the second time here in the 5th inning. And the first pitch to him is a slider in for a strike, 0-1. Espinal got all of this started with a base hit to center. And the Blue Jays have gone on to score 4 runs here in the inning to take a commanding 8-1 lead. The set and the 0-1, and Espinal bounces one foul of the third baseline. It's 0-2.
Espinal's already 2 for 2 on the day. His third at bat. We're only in the 5th inning.
And remember, his day began, his first ever playoff appearance began with an error in the first inning of the first ball hit to him. And he's a very good fielder. He's been flawless since. And as you say, he's had a couple of hits. So feeling a lot better about things. The set and the 0-2, and he swings and fouls it off to stay alive.
Right now, if it's got service, I'm going to get everybody 1 inning and get them a little bit of work, get their feet wet. I'm not going to leave them out there for more than 20 pitches, but it's going to be a bullpen day now. This game has gotten out of the way.
Yeah, realistically, Service has to start thinking about tomorrow, and John Schneider can start thinking about maybe not having to use some of his best guys today, although there's a long way to go. 0-2 is outside, ball 1.
Castillo's another one, just like Munoz. I mean, he throws 95, 96 miles an hour, and he uses the slider 63% of the time.
They've got a ton of velocity out of the pen, but they all love that slider. Again, the Blue Jays have all right-handed hitters. 1-2, and another foul ball. That was 96 up above the bell. I don't know how you would describe that swing. I don't think Espinal had a chance to do anything with it. He just kind of chunked at it up above the letters to try to get a piece of it. Boy, it feels like Kevin Gausman has been sitting in that dugout for over half an hour. And he might have.
Yeah, I think he has.
Yeah. This has gone on forever here, but the Blue Jays have scored 4 more runs. 1-2. And swinging a ground ball hit to short. Crawford charging, throws to first in time. And finally, the inning is over. But not before the Blue Jays erupt. They get a little help from the Mariners. At the end of 5, it's Toronto 8 and Seattle 1.
4 wide receivers on the Buffalo side as a group. That I want to talk with you about right now is Trey Jones.
And he did not step out of bounds. A spin move picked up some extra yards. UCLA on the Utah 6-yard line. And here comes Zach Charbonnet.
Here comes the review, though, brought to you by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Barbasol comes out thick and rich.
What's the review? But stepping out of bounds?
Stepping out of bounds, yeah. Barbasol, America's #1 shaving cream. Close Shave America, Close Shave chance here. Right?
Oh, Martin's so relieved, right?
Got the right guy here. But yeah, either way, that's a huge call. Bruins are ahead 21-18 with 2:19 to go in the third. Is there something bigger than huge or gigantic? I mean, it's just enormous. I left my thesaurus in San Diego. Okay, so it's not the first and goal, but that's a terrific job by Keith Jones.
Right there.
Away from it.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Okay.
What about the play call, too? Yeah. I mean, you have the fast guy in. You run that little speed option to the wide side of the field, foot race.
Going all the way to the back?
Yeah, all the way back.
Charbonnet back in there now. Remember, they've got Clark Phillips the third, a guy that had 3 picks for Utah last weekend.